We were talking about signings before. I have a question for you. You need to give me some advice. When I'm at a book signing, if it's crowded and or there are people who want to talk to me, but somebody else has come up. So, person A here with the book and, hey, what's your name? And they're maybe saying something. And then person B's over here. Maybe they were signed before. Maybe they're just passing through. They're saying hi. Maybe I know them and they're talking, but I feel very obligated to be giving my time to the person who's handed me the book. How do you handle like the multiple stimuli? It gets very nerve wracking.
First thing you got to do is you got to have a buffer. Like, do you have a handler?
I mean, if it's the proprietor, they'll set it up, but they
So set
may
up
or may not be there.
set up. Do you need to have a piece of tape on the ground that's 3 feet away from your table?
So they just come up one at a time.
They come up one at a time
Yeah.
because you want to. You can gauge, by your line. If there's 50 people in your line and you're at a con, you need to. I mean, you can. You need to probably make each transaction about a minute.
Mm.
Because that last person is going to be waiting there almost an hour.
But it's all right. So somebody's standing in front of you. They hand you something, but like Rick Steiner's there also, and he comes over and he walks behind the table. Hey, Kev, taps you on the shoulder. You get up, you're giving him a hug, talking to him. Now, are you turning to sign while you're talking to Rick? Uh, how are you handling the multiple interactions? This
Most
is
of the time,
clearly not a problem for you.
no,
it gives me stress.
I've done so many of them. It's when you first get, you should go say hi to everybody at 4 o'clock when the crowd dies,
Mm.
and as soon as it becomes sporadic, where there's but like in Scotland, it was rare that we didn't have a few people in front of us like the whole day. So it was never, you know.
Right.
But I make sure that on days like that, I take the full hour for lunch. Plus the foods that the Monopoly group that I worked for, they cater pretty decently.
Okay. Brad Carver, not to continue to beat the already decayed horse, but Sean's 100% correct about reasonable creative control. Bret can't be the $400,000 a year champion and expect to have that doesn't work for me, brother power. That's correct. Kev, how on earth do you have a non compete clause in a contract for somebody who's not an employee? I'm seeing here WWE, their new contracts have a lengthy non compete if fired for cause or breach. But you're not an employee.
No,
You're a contractor. This is like me telling my contractor, you can't work on the house across the street.
because you came stone to my house.
Right. Yeah, I don't
I don't.
like how you fixed my toilet, so you may not work
Yeah,
on my neighbor's toilet. The fuck is this? Would this stand up in any court? I can't get my mind around this 1099
I
thing.
don't think
The
so.
abuses are
But
ridiculous.
I think the key is always going to be: do you want to? I think it was Cody I watched, and Cody was talking about it was a interview of him talking about going back to the WWE and how he was being disrespected at A&W, and he was like you motherfuckers don't realize how much I do, but you're gonna find out. And then he left and came back. And he said I came home, and he said, I said, and we all equated to the same thing. Like you come home to the Yankees. Like, do you really? If you play major league, if you play uh, for me the NBA, and the bridge you don't want to burn is the Lakers. I don't want to never be able to be a Laker. So
So you endure labor abuses because, and it shouldn't be up to the worker to have to. Somebody should be going to bat for the worker because, of course,